Alright, well here we are, it's October 20th. We're here on Magnolia Hollow Conservation Ground, public land. And we're going to go into this little area, sit on top of a hill. We can see at the end of two 100-yard fields. Another field, it's kind of like a little saddle. They might cross through it, I don't know. There's corn on the other side. Saw a lot of deer on the way here actually, crossing the road. So we might be in for a good sit. I don't know, we'll have to see. But it's about 50 degrees or so with a rising pressure system. It's been cooler than it has been the past few days, so they could move, but we'll just have to see. We just got situated. It's about 6:15 roughly. The sun is just starting to come over, just starting to pop up. I can see the horizon finally. Like the setup that we're in, this field is about 100 yards long. This field is about 100 yards long. And this field is about 100 yards long. And you can see all the way to the end of this one and all the way to the end of this one. Like I said before, this one is just kind of a little hilly. And on the edge, this side of this one here, it has corn. But the problem is, the corn doesn't have any corn. I don't know if it just didn't produce anything, or something already ate it. But to the edge of the woods right there is about a 30-yard shot. And anything in here is definitely killable. So what I'm hoping is that we can just see deer crossing through here, and maybe a good buck can come by and we'll grunt at them. Rattle them in, maybe, even possibly. It's October 20th. It's about that time where they're going to start picking up and looking for does. Get a little more testosterone going through their system. The area that we're hunting is a buck-only place, so it's either go big or go home here. So, stay tuned. We'll give you an update later.
And there you have it. Homemade ground script.
Well, we're minus a man now. Austin had to leave. They have a family friend who who's very sick right now. She has cancer. And so big prayers go out to her and her family. So for the rest of the day, it's going to be me. I just did a little fighting, rattling sequence. Maybe. Hopefully we can pull something up out from these woods. Update. It is 11:27, I think. Remember, I just looked at my phone. Not a single deer. So, it's a little warm. I got tired of sitting there. And I'm not able to hunt all day. So, traded in the old stick and string for a different stick and string. I'm going to throw it in the water. See if that can be a bit more productive than our hunt earlier this morning. Well, sorry I couldn't produce any content for you guys. I mean, it's pretty warm out and it's still pretty early. I figured the deer would be moving, but I just guess I was wrong. And obviously the fish weren't biting either. So, I don't know, the only thing I can get for you, I guess, is a cool time-lapse driving home. That's really about it. Thanks for watching, I guess. Ain't much, wasn't much here. Sorry if I disappointed you, but I promise there will be stuff coming later, for sure. We'll get some kills, probably not many catches, because it's gonna be fall. We're gonna be focusing more on hunting, but we'll try to get some kills for you. Till then, I'll see you. Okay, well, it's October 23rd. It's about 5:30ish in the evening. I'm on my cousin Ricky's property. He gave me permission to hunt this property and to put cameras out, scout, do whatever I need to do. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll be walking around this little spot, voice crack there, put out a camera, and hopefully I can find a scrape. If not, I'll make my own. Just look for trails. This entire field is a cornfield. And the way he told me, the other side of this field, he doesn't own this entire field, he owns half of it, but he lets the farmers still farm this half. But on the other side of the field, there's a bluff, and at the end of that bluff, they can't cross off that bluff, at the end of that bluff, there's like a road, and they come through that road, and they cross through this field. That's what he says. And this is only a 15-acre area. So very, very small. But all the neighbors on both sides, they all manage for big deer, and they say they just always see big deer crossing through this field. And behind me, I don't know if you can see that or not, behind me there's a farm. a goat farm, to be specific. Sure, other animals and stuff. So we might be able to get away with some scent a little bit. I don't know. But today, putting out a camera, a little bit of scouting. Come back in a couple weeks, maybe hunt it, check the camera, see if there's anything there. I can see there's still corn on a bunch of these corn cobs still. So they might be eating that still. I'm not for sure. Have to look for some acorns, oak trees, maybe even some soft mass if I can find it. But stay tuned. Alright, so I got that done. I ended up not being able to find a scrape, so I went ahead and just made one myself. Off of this trail that I found, it looked like a pretty decently used trail. Although I couldn't tell completely because we just got a bunch of rain today, and so I couldn't find any tracks. And for that matter, it was actually sprinkling a little bit whenever I left as I was walking out. So I'll leave that sit for a couple weeks, and then probably me and Austin will probably come back out here sometime and check the card as we go to sit. And man, see that sunset behind me? Oh yeah, good old backdrop. And so yeah, hopefully we can get something out of there. If I wasn't told that there's big deer there in this area, I would have gone back home and got my dang shotgun. Oh my lord, there was probably 20, 30 doves sitting in one tree. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure I got a little bit of it on video. There's the field right there actually. So stay tuned. Try to get, this weekend is the youth season here in Missouri, so me and my dad will be taking my brother out. Hopefully we can get something out of there. That'll be on our own private land. Nobody else is in the public. No, we're the only ones to be able to hunt on there. So that should be fun, even if we don't get anything, of course. And until then, I'll see y'all later.